What's up, YouTube? Hey, caught red-handed. Check this out, man. Want y'all to check out the world's largest rap contest.com. Now, it's not a contest. That's the name of the website. Where it is a contest to see who can actually get their stuff out there. Check this out, man. This is the website. Go to the world's largest rap contest.com. Share this video with a friend that you think is trying to get their music out there, because Uncle Mike teaches you no contracts, how to be independent. We teach you how to stay independent and own all your rights in your music. And we teach you how to turn music into money. I'm a coach. I coach people. All these people that you see on the screen right now are people that I helped throughout the music industry. I have done things with them and showed them how Uncle Mike did it. So this is a website that I built. Me and my partner owns everything. We own everything. We ain't trying to sign you to no contract. Of course, it's gonna cost. It's free to register, but to take my course and everything, let me show you the profile. Once you register, you can build a profile, upload your pictures, get in contact with me. If you seriously want some help, or you want to play around and act like you're doing this thing called music, I can teach you how to take your music to the next level. So I built the website. Check it out. You can get in touch with me. Let me see. Groups. You take your time and look around the website and everything, and you can join different groups. We have rap song contest, turn music into money. This is our flagship. A rap contest, rap song contest, beat makers. This is for beat makers and and rappers. Collab. Now I'm gonna tell you the secret. Collabing with other people all over the world is the fastest way to grow your music. Now, I done said it. So if you're serious about getting your music out there and you're trying to work like these two guys doing, yeah, because you are not gonna attract any major companies, period. And two, because if you attract a major company right now and you don't have no portfolio, you don't have no digital footprint, you don't have no subscribers, you don't have no followers, what you gonna do for them? You got your hand out because you want everything done for you. It ain't gonna work that way, man. It ain't gonna work. So if you seriously want to see and understand how this thing works, no contracts, 100% keep all your publishing, all your royalties, all your rights, and stay independent. I teach people how to stay independent and turn music into money. Now, let's get on with this video. Check it out. Without a doubt, Drake caught paying for his own streams. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it, to actually get your streaming up. I'm going to pay for some streams. That way I don't lose that bad. You know what I'm saying? Or, despite desperate. God dang. This is Tisha Tales, man. I like her, man. She cool. You know what I'm saying? Teach you how to research and get information that'll help you, man. All right, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Today, well, if your name is Drake, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, if your name is Drake, you literally have shown you are the Karen of the century, but unfortunately, people pulled your receipts. Mr. Man, you talking about UMG paying for Kendrick streams. How about you were buying your own streams, and that's how you came up over 70 million streams and basically bought your comeback track. Y'all not gonna believe this. Because ain't that just like the Karen calling the manager, even though you're the one in the dead wrong? Where do y'all want to start at? Let's talk about with Drake. Drake is out of his mind, demanding. Drake has written, this is directly from Love on Twitter. She said Drake reaches all-time Karen status and a new low as he demands to see all of Kendrick Lamar's personal contracts with UMG. He also wants Dave Freeze and everybody else associated with Kendrick. He requested 18 different times. Kendrick is not a party to this lawsuit. Neither is Dave Free. And you know you can't make him a party to the lawsuit because you invited the nuisance. If you guys don't know that in law, especially when it gets into tort liability, you cannot invite the nuisance. For instance, you cannot build your stairs outside of building code, right? The building code is saying that you have to build your stairs a certain way. Why? So you don't fall through the stairs and do some Daffy Duck stuff. Say you decide to build your own stairs, and they're outside of building code, and you do that on purpose. And then you walk on the stairs, and guess what? You fall through like your name is Daffy Duck, Tom and Jerry, or whatever, right? Shout out to DJ Academics.
Daffy Duck,
Tom and Jerry, or whatever.
Tom and Jerry.
You cannot then sue the city for, it's because of you, because you invited the nuisance, meaning you created the unsafe environment to which your own self fell victim to, fell prey of. That is inviting the nuisance. If you build a water bed in your room that takes up all space, not made out of hefty trash bags, and then that water starts leaking in your house, you cannot sue Hefty. You invited the nuisance. You created the unsafe grounds. That's what's going on right now with Drake, okay? Now, here's the interesting thing that I think we should all talk about. The fact that I think this is just Drake trying to be nosy and see what Kendrick got going on in his bank account. Because remember when Kendrick said, you show me your splits, I'll show you mine. Again, Drake is signed to so many people, his splits of his profit, Kendrick's where he makes more. He also wants to see what type of contract Kendrick has, because I think this is just him being a Scorpio. I think he thought he had the biggest contract at UMG, and he might be shocked to know that, like, yeah, you were definitely UMG's golden child, but Kendrick's contract was also really good. Kendrick just didn't feel the need to brag. Anyway, he wants to say, they said all contracts and agreements between UMG, and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, his agents, or anyone working on his behalf, including all contracts and agreements reflecting your right to approve, reject, refuse, publish, edit, amend, alter, and veto the publication of Kendrick Lamar Duckworth musical works, music videos, and other content. Drake is dreaming. UMG already filed a motion to dismiss. This case is not going forward. Drake, it's a rap beef. And you said, told Kendrick, you want him to drop and talk about you being a PDF file. And Kendrick did, in fact, drop and talk about you being a PDF file. The whole reason you were saying drop is because you thought UMG was going to stop Kendrick from releasing music the same way they did with Pusha T. Anyway, y'all, but here's the real thing
history forever.
We need to talk about, right? Listen to this really quickly. And
history forever. But it has nothing to do with his actual song. See, after the album dropped, Drake created a pay-per-view contest. Creators got paid 25 cents per 1,000 views for posting content that had his sound attached to it. And some of these videos went nuts. Kids were paying their tuition bills, getting new phones, and buying presents for their mom, all from creating 45-second videos. What makes this insane is how powerful everyday people have become in amplifying trends. A no-name creator with 300 followers has the same opportunity to go viral as someone with 100,000. So movie studios or record labels can shift to this pay-per-views model. Why pay an influencer $5,000 for a video that might flop when you can pay a regular person purely on a performance basis? It kind of reminds me of the controversy back in the day where Netflix got caught planting memes for Bird Box. If you're a smart musician, this seems like a no-brainer to promote your stuff. And the platform to do it on is called WAP. Be sure to check them out. Drake's new...
But listen to it one more time, because I think it's something that we all need to know about. Again, Drake...
Dude. I thought I had some idea for somebody that little kid come in, they buy studio time from me. They pay their little $50 an hour. They deal about 4 hours of studio time. They got their song done. We mixed, mastered, whatever. Now they trying to put the music out. How do you do it? You got to start being smart like this. And this is what people... If you think your music is going to sell, because everybody trying to do music on their cell phone, they got their little laptop with the headphones. Everybody can do music, mix and master or whatever. Yeah, man, my boy mix my music. Nah, cuz, that ain't a mix. Sound like a mixtape type thing. But long story short, yeah, you gotta You gotta, man, come on, man. I'm trying not to let the cat out the bag because all this is in my courses. Yeah, we about to kick some tail. I'm a kick tail. You know what I keep telling people? It's what's about to happen. They're going to hold their butts up in the air and beg me to kick it. Can you imagine if Uncle Mike kicked your butt? Man, he kicked me. It's like almost like a crowning victory for you. I'm not playing no more. The gloves have been taken off. You want to do music? Let's do music. I got to make some phone calls. Here we go.
Is saying UMG paid for Kendrick's streams, where the real truth is Drake literally just bought all his 70 million streams he just got off of that. And by buy it is he literally told influencers, he told average people, he told TikTok, he told everybody, if you post my ish, use me as a trending reel, do whatever, I will pay you 25 cents for every 1,000 views. Listen to this one more time because I know it flew by, but just let's hear it out.
Industry forever, but it has nothing to do with his actual song. See, after the album dropped, Drake created a pay-per-view contest. Creators got paid 25 cents per 1,000 views for posting content that had his sound attached to it. And some of these videos went nuts. Kids were paying their tuition bills, getting new phones, and buying presents for their mom, all from creating 45-second videos. What makes this insane is how powerful everyday people have become in amplifying trends. A no-name creator with 300 followers has the same opportunity to go viral as someone with 100,000. So movie studios or record labels can shift to this pay-per-views model. Why pay an influencer $5,000 for a video?
So basically, Drake is in a pay-per-view model. Let me get this straight. Drake, who being King Karen, is suing UMG for promoting Kendrick's stuff when you got your 70 million views from promising 25 cents to anybody that can get 1,000 views. And the more views you get, the more you'll pay out. Drake bought his streams. He bought his views. The people don't even like the song, or maybe they do. But the whole point is they're doing it and using it because they want the money.
The referee. They don't even like the song. Drake, you are lost. Accept your L. Go back in the studio. Get back on your horse. Do what you do. I love Drake. I love both of these guys, Kendrick and Drake. But right now, you got to step aside because everybody is leaning toward Kendrick. Dude. He performed at the Super Bowl. How can you compete to that? There's no competition. Think, y'all. If you think. We talking about a mixtape that made it to the goddamn Super Bowl. And you jealous and you think you won? Even the Drake fans. Go ahead and be, don't get me wrong. When the Redskins lose, I still support them. You know what I'm saying? When your favorite team lose, because every now and then they're going to lose. Everybody can't win. Your favorite boxer going to get knocked out, but that's still my man. You're going to lose sometimes, man. Accept your losses and realize where you made your mistakes and go back to what's working. When I'm on the dance floor, I got to stay with the two-step. I can't do all that. I can't do that stuff. I stick to my two-step, baby. Me and my girl, two-step. Stick to what you know, Drake. God dang, that's so hard for people. Everybody want to act like they something different.
He bought his views. The people don't even like the song, or maybe they do. But the whole point is they're doing it and using it because they want the money. Because
like everybody else.
To pay their tuition fees. And this is the same man going in on Kendrick saying that he believes that like that, this is a song that kindergartners are singing, that nobody likes the song. And the only reason it's getting any play and was on the Super Bowl was because of UMG. Let's not forget on the Super Bowl, the whole crowd on cue said A minor. At the end of the day, y'all, this is embarrassing for Drake. And once again, he has been exposed. Kendrick ain't doing nothing but chilling, getting ready for his tour, which, by the way, did you see that fake article and the fake TikTok going around about how Kendrick and Drake, this is how you can tell he bought his views. And this is stuff that they are trying to use in court. That the reason they could tell that Kendrick bought his views is because Kendrick's world tour isn't sold out, but Drake's tour sold out. Drake didn't have a tour. He had 9 shows in Australia and New Zealand. Most of them he canceled. I'm sure if Kendrick showed up and said, I'm only doing 9 shows for the year, a bunch of people will go in. Kendrick's tour is actually doing great numbers. Overseas, it's already, I think in most places, completely sold out. It's doing great numbers in the US. But the fact that Drake is now, and this is, you know what I realized with Drake? And this is all I'm going to say. Drake is that kid that the reason he's so mad is because he knows he's always been cheating. He knows he's always been cheating, and he delighted in rubbing it in his peers' face. Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, I got a rich baby daddy named Newton Grange, and he's going to make sure I always win. Drake delighted in that. He delighted in it. It was his whole stick, his whole album. But the problem is, Drake can't believe that Kendrick actually had, and he doesn't know what real looks like because so much of his career and plays and views has been manufactured. And he thought that he had it on lock because he's been cheating. In his mind, if anybody wins over him, they must be cheating too. They just cheated better. And all he has to do is keep making frivolous things in court, showing and asking for more information. Let me see your social security card. Let me open your refrigerator. Take a screenshot. Let me see what you ate for breakfast last Wednesday. All he thinks he has to do is just keep digging. And eventually he is going to find the ways they cheated. Because in his mind, his whole career has been manufactured. Drake is an industry plant who had talent. And he was able to take it. And he used to brag saying, oh, it's because I'm Jewish, they're going to make me. You were an industry plant that had talent. You could sell, right? And you could play a role, and you blew up. And because of that, he still doesn't understand what someone that is organically loved. You don't know what it looks like when somebody wins fair and square. Anyway, listen, let Drake keep going on his quest because he knows in his heart Kendrick cheated. Why? Because in his heart of heart, he knows that all his success is due to cheating. And even when he finally came out with this one hit that did put him back on the map and then get views, we found out that the reason it went so viral isn't because people loved it, isn't because people really vibed with it. It's because you're paying 25 cents for every 1,000 views. Listen, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.
I'm done, son. I am done. I cannot believe, look here, y'all. Oh my God. It's so much crazy stuff that you got to get ahead of it and use it to your advantage. And I ain't talking about hurting nobody. You got to be smart and use social media to your advantage. Please listen to me when I tell you this. You think that you're going to use drama and he say, she say, and all this stuff, and whoever's the biggest is baddest like this. You can't start off like that. You got to start off helping people. You got to start off building people to follow you. Where are you going to take them? You have to get people to follow you. That's what I teach at the World's Largest Rap Contest. Uncle Mike teaches you. I coach you. I show you what you need to do to set up. Do you know how to build a website? Nope. Why do you think you need a website? Well, let me tell y'all real quick. The reason why you need a website, you need to take your record label or your rap name and you start embedding it, the name, into this social media, into these platforms. You got your own .com and everything. So when anybody around the world Googles you or search you, they will find you. The sooner you get this started, the faster you get deeper into the search engines. Google my name. Well, not my name. Google the Music Recording Network. Just Google it. or you can search it on YouTube, The Music Recording Network. There has been times when I talk to people and I will Google their name or try to find them, because when I search their name, nothing comes up. You know what? You know why? Because they haven't embedded themselves into the, into the algorithm. I'm gonna just use that word. It was something else. You have to learn. You gotta take time out and learn how this shit works. That's all I'm saying. This don't have nothing to do with your music. You gotta learn how this works. YouTube, Instagram, algorithms, Facebook, TikTok, Tumblr, shoot, what they say, all that other stuff. Man, so many of them out here. You gotta learn how they work. How does they algorithm appreciate you? That's what you gotta do, man. You gotta figure it. I had to figure it out. It took me 4 years to figure it out. It took me 3 years of doing wrong stuff, and I finally figured it out. Go to the World's Largest Rap Contest. It's free to register. Let's have a meeting. Let's talk, and let's see if you want to really get your music out there. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.